Ben Franklin said, and a few others in this conference have picked up, that in this world, only two things are certain: death and taxes. But in financial services, there are two more: PDF and Excel. And these two will bury you in busy work before the taxes kill you. Whether you're a banker, advisor, lender, or a fintech, you know the sheer drudgery of copying and pasting numbers from documents into Excel. You want to desperately solve this data extraction problem. You've tried OCR, you've tried RPA, you've tried IDP, you've even tried all of these together. And yet, you're still copying and pasting. Well, because these other solutions, they're brittle. They break all the time, and they need constant babysitting. It is time for a more flexible data extraction solution. It is time for Flextract. Today, we will show you how our fully automated data extraction software can help you improve your customer experience, reduce your risk, and increase your profitability. Let's take the case of commercial lending. A real estate investor is looking to buy a commercial property, and they reach out to you to figure out how much they can borrow for this project. To give them this number, you need to analyze their offering memorandum for this property and pull numbers like asking price, income, and expenses. These memos come in a wide variety of formats, and there is no standardization of data in them. In fact, some of the information that you care about can be spread out across multiple different pages in this document. And traditional data extraction approaches really struggle with documents like these. On Flextract, you just upload the memo. Flextract figures out the type of document and extracts all the relevant fields from it. Behind the scenes, we are using the best foundation models, language models and multimodal models, to classify, extract, and structure the data into a schema for this specific document type. We even fill out your Excel models automatically. You can now download an Excel file with the extracted data populated into a loan sizing model. The fields in purple here are extracted by Flextract, and the model has computed all the key loan ratios: debt service coverage, loan to value, and debt yield. With this information, you can now go back to the borrower with a pretty accurate indication of the loan size you and your investment committee can support. What would have taken you several hours in the past and a call back to the customer, maybe the next day or the next week, can be now done in minutes while the customer is with you on the phone or with you at the branch. In a fast-moving deal that investors typically shop with multiple lenders, this type of responsiveness can mean the difference between winning the deal and losing the deal. Now imagine this kind of speed in your business, wherever you need to do quick deal math based on pitch documents. Now, let's fast forward to the underwriting of the loan. You're now analyzing the financial statements of the borrower in detail, specifically their balance sheets and income statements. Again, these documents show up in a wide variety of layouts and formats, as you know. With Flextract, you can upload multiple documents at a time. You can even upload a 100-page packet with 20 different documents in it with names like send to bank. Flextract parses them all and pulls out the key information from them that you care about. You can now download a single spreadsheet that contains data from multiple years or even multiple companies for comparative analysis. And this spreadsheet now has computed all the key financial ratios. Imagine automating the analysis of documents with these complex nested tables, like the financial statements, but also investment reports, rent rolls, and more. Flextract helps you with those. Let's now move forward to when the loan is getting serviced. Now, in this stage, you're monitoring your investment and making sure that the borrower is complying with all the requirements of the loan. And one common requirement is whether the borrower is maintaining adequate insurance coverage. Flextract parses these insurance certificates that the borrower submits and has to submit periodically to you. And not only do we offer the export in Excel format that we saw before, we also give you the data in JSON. We have an API that is so easy to use that we give you access to the API keys and the developer documentation without having to talk to sales first. Trust me, your dev team will love this. This API is a great fit for high-volume use cases that you want to process, where you want to process documents without human touch, or for fintechs who want to automate the entire process. And think of all the processes that you do manually every quarter or at tax time with things like tax forms and account statements. You can now automate huge chunks of this manual labor with Flextract. You know how important it is to get accurate financial data. But getting good, clean data from unstructured documents has always been a pain. Well, not anymore. By leveraging foundation models and generative AI, Flextract makes it easy for you to tap into the data that is locked in these unstructured documents. Whether you're a lender, banker, advisor, or a fintech, and you're still manually copying data from unstructured documents, we would love to talk to you. Please stop by our booth, and we'll help you save time and eliminate data entry. Thank you.